It makes me really feel for her because she's such a sweet girl and has such a big heart.
Paris Hilton is speaking out about Britney Spears following the release of the Framing Britney Spears documentary. The 40-year-old was on her This Is Paris podcast, where she said that while she hasn't had a chance to watch the film, she really feels for the pop star and thinks the whole situation isn't fair.
I just can't imagine being controlled like that, when you're an adult and you've worked your whole life for building this empire, and then just to be treated like a child is just not fair.
Paris and Britney were frequently photographed together back in the height of paparazzi photos back in the late 2000s. Britney has gotten a lot of public interest since the release of the documentary, as well as the added traction of the Free Britney movement. Despite claims that Britney wants her father, Jamie Spears, to step aside as her conservator, Jamie's lawyer spoke out recently on an interview with Good Morning America, where his lawyer claimed that Britney has never asked Jamie to step down and that their relationship is fine. Access Hollywood previously spoke with Liz Day, senior editor at the New York Times, who is featured in the documentary, and she broke down some of the most shocking things in the film.
So I think there were a few really surprising things that surprised me the most about Britney's situation and the conservatorship. One was about her backstory. I grew up with Britney, we're around the same age, and I think the real perception of her is that, of her at the time, was that she was, an industry puppet or kind of a talentless cipher. And I was really surprised in going back through and talking to people who were closely involved with her early career, how much control Britney had herself over her own success. She very much so, was in control of, her music and picking her performances and her clothing. And that was really surprising to me. And also ironic now, given the lack of control that she has over her personal life. In that same way, I think I was really surprised by how hard she worked too. She became an immediate star with her debut, and she is just doing nonstop touring and recording and press interviews. And it really made me appreciate and respect how much she worked to earn her fortune. And again, a fortune that now she does not really totally control. Her conservators do. And then on the conservatorship front, I think I was most surprised by when we started the documentary and started the research. There was not any clear indication from Britney that she wanted any changes over the decade the conservatorship had been in place. And so we, learned about the fan movement and spoke to a lot of them who said, this doesn't seem right, but actually we don't know. We've never spoken to Britney. She's never told us that. And then in August 2020, it felt like a real bombshell when her lawyer, Britney's lawyer in court, started court filing saying, Britney wants changes. She does not want her father to be in control of her fortune anymore. And she wants more documents unsealed. She wants the public to know more, and the whole world is watching.